player we chose for part of the team for the Myrtle Beach Seahawks is Danny Mitchell. Danny's a senior defensive end for us. He's actually a 4-year starter, which is kind of neat in our program. That doesn't happen many times. He's a young man that has really grown up and really become a great leader in our program. Super excited about watching him. He does a great job in the classroom. He also does a great job on our practice field, in our weight room. Any event that we have, he's always been a special young man to have in our program. To see him grow and see him become a leader and a great young man has been neat.
Danny, we were told by Coach Wilson that you've been a starting player for 4 years, and that's very unusual. How'd you become first team so early?
When I got here, I had some buddies right in front of me. We had a few defensive linemen graduate, and one of my good friends, Isaiah, got hurt. He had a hernia, and so I got some early action as a freshman, which just led into coaches being able to trust me. And kind of fell into that 4-year starter spot, and it was just kind of a next man up mentality that we have around here, and I was the next man up. So.
From the next man up to star defensive end, tell me how your approach to the game has changed through the years.
Well, obviously I know a lot more about the game from when I first started. It's cool to see. I always like to watch film. I always look back at myself as a freshman, kind of young, not really knowing exactly what's going on. But I've been with the same defensive coordinator for 4 years, and he's taught me the ways and how this 4-3 defense works. So I think definitely from now I'm much more advanced as a player. I know how to beat a block. I know where the ball's going to go, and it helps a lot. Just a tremendous amount being able to have all that experience.
In addition to experience, you've acquired the label leader, according to your coach. How do you lead those who are your peers?
I try to lead a lot by my actions. I feel like being a leader by action is a lot more effective than by words. I also try to lead, help guys when sometimes a guy will get kind of messed up in the game. I kind of tell him, hey, just calm down. We're good. We'll be through this. But the best way to lead is to lead by actions.
Now you play defense. Have you ever played offense or ever wanted to play offense?
My younger days I played running back in recreation, but I always played defensive end, and that's my favorite position. We do have our Rhino package on left tight end, which is always fun when you're right there on the goal line or a short yardage situation. You just got to get a few yards and just get to push that guy in front of you. Help my buddy Jamadi get a touchdown or a first down, something like that.
Some we interviewed tell us that the hit is the most exciting part of their game. Is that the same for you?
The most exciting part of this game is after you made that play in front of your fans, just getting up and being able to celebrate with your fans, your teammates. Whether that be a big hit or just a big play in the game, that's for sure the most exciting part.
What do you think is going to happen after graduation as far as football is concerned?
Well, right now, hopefully we can. I can figure out somewhere to play right now. I don't have any offers, but I got a few looks right now. But if that doesn't work out, my grades are really. I try to manage my grades well, and I'm pretty confident I can get to school regardless of football or not. So that's the goal.
Tell us about your grades.
Right now I have a 3.57 GPA. I rank in the top 40% of my class. Take a lot of dual credit courses, AP classes and stuff like that, just making sure I can keep that up. So if I don't have the opportunity to go play ball, that I can still get to college and still get a good education.
And we understand both your parents were college graduates. Which one has encouraged you more to follow their successful scholastic achievement?
I'd have to say both my parents. My mom graduated from the University of South Carolina. My dad went to Morehouse College. So both of them have just instilled in me. They told me that they said we don't have a lot of money, so the best thing for you is to get good grades so we can get scholarships, whether that be from football, whether that be from your grades. That's the most important thing. When you get out of college, you don't want to be in a lot of student loan debt and stuff like that. And
Danny, what has the game of football done for you these past 4 years?
it's taught me, Coach Wilson's taught me a lot of life skills. He taught me how to, when tough things happen, that you got to man up. That's the biggest thing I've learned. I've just grown as I think around here we try to make young men be the best men possible, and the things that we learn around here is just instilled. You gotta be able to fight through adversity. You gotta be able to be a man in the right times. You gotta know who to look to when things around you are chaotic. You gotta be able to look at your person next to you and say, "We're good. You got this." So that's the biggest thing I've learned in my 4 years.
How would you assess your style of play during these past 4 years?
In terms of the way I play, I like to play with my hands a lot, very aggressive. That's the biggest thing is if you can get your hands on the opposing lineman, then that'll set you up in a good spot. And my coach always tells me that you have to earn the right to get in the pass rushes, which is every defensive lineman's favorite part of it is rushing the passer. So we have to earn that right. So being a good run defender just helps you out in the pass situations too. So and as a teammate, I like to be the teammate that just keeps everyone relaxed in the game. You know, when you get your emotions really high, you kind of lose focus on the game. But when you're relaxed, you get to sit down, think about your alignment, think about your assignment, and that's the most important thing is that we can stay mentally focused throughout this long season.
If you had to choose, do you want to be remembered for your accomplishments or for mentoring others?
That's a big one. In this program, I want to be remembered as a player who came in every day, gave it his all, not only for himself to be the best player, but for the team to be the best player. Over the years, I think it was always really important to me to to make myself better. But in the end here, I think my biggest drive is just to make the guys around me better, just because that's in the ultimate goal. We want to win a state championship, and I can be as good as I want to be. I know that, but helping these guys get better, that's the biggest goal for me.